Welcome to the 7th race of the Mountain Dew Cup Series. We have 32 drivers lined up to see who will take the win and go to the championship race. Let's take a look at the track today. It starts off by going down the orange ramp, and they will approach the intersection where we see a ton of crashes. They'll then continue and go through the corner and come to the finish line. Here are the signups today for race 7. In the first group, it's Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Ty Dillon, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Toyota teammates are going to be side by side, as Kyle Busch will edge out to the lead, and he's going to win the first race, as Hamlin will come second. Looking at the playoff picture, it's now Gillen falling back into the 7th spot, as this time Hamlin has the lead over Kyle Busch, and Hamlin will get the easy win. That moves Ricky Stenhouse Jr. above the cut line, and Joey Logano is below it. In the second group, it's Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Noah Gragson, and Chase Briscoe. Keselowski has to gain some points here if he wants to be in the championship. He's going to put Chase Elliott in the wall. At the line, it's too close to call. We're going to have to go take a replay. It's very close at the line. They're going to say Brad Keselowski won it, so he will start first in the second race here. So now we have a three-way tie for 7th here in the playoff standings, as Keselowski now takes the lead, and looks like Keselowski will get the easy win. That moves him into the 6th spot, and Michael McDowell falls back to Brad Keselowski's spot in 7th. In the third group, it's Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick, Daniel Suarez, and Ryan Blaney. Harvick with the big lead over Reddick, and he's sliding in front of him, and he's just going to slide across the line in front of Reddick, as Reddick barely gets second position over Blaney. As Kevin Harvick has another commanding lead, Blaney now gets a second position over Reddick. As Kevin Harvick wins, Blaney will come second. Nothing has changed to the playoff standings. In the fourth group, it's Justin Haley, Martin Truex Jr., Eric Almirola, and Kurt Busch. It's going to be Haley with the lead. He's trying to hold off Martin Truex Jr. Coming to the line, Haley will win over Truex, as Kurt Busch gets the third position over Almirola. He is currently below the cut line. As now Haley with the lead once again over Truex, as Haley will win. It's a battle for second, as Martin Truex Jr. will get it over Kurt Busch. In the next group, it's Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Harrison Burton, and Michael McDowell. It's going to be Bowman with the lead. He puts Larson in the wall. He's able to continue, but that slowed Harrison Burton down, as Bowman is going to get the easy win. Harrison Burton DNFs for, I think, the third time in a row. That car has just had a bad season, as now Bowman is going to be in the lead. Oh, and Michael McDowell goes hard in the wall. This might end his championship hopes, as Bowman will get the win, but Michael McDowell is going to be right on that cut line there. He is only 3 points from being cut off, and Todd Gillen still hasn't even had his race yet. Here's a replay. Looks like Larson went in the wall, and he just deflected off him. That's how a lot of crashes this season have happened. But Bowman has snuck into the 10th spot. He could be looking for some points in the second round. Next up, it's Austin Dillon, Christopher Bell, Eric Jones, and Todd Gillen. Gillen has to get some points here, as Dillon is going to have the lead, and Austin Dillon is going to win, as Todd Gillen is going to come in 4th. That is not good for him. It's just very close on that cut line there. Is now Austin Dillon's going to have the lead once again, as Christopher Bell goes up and over right in front of Todd Gillen. He's going to block Gillen, and Gillen is not going to make it to the line. He's going to DNF too. This is huge. It's going to be Austin Dillon getting the win, as now we have William Byron, Chris Buescher, Bo Wallace, and Austin Cindric. Byron with the lead. He has had a great season so far, as he's going to make a championship run. He will get the win. But Gillen may be out of the playoffs, because Alex Bowman still has his second round to go, as now Byron has the lead once again. He will get the easy win, as Cindric puts Bo Wallace in the wall for 3rd place. Now, a very interesting group coming up. It's Cole Custer, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, and Corey LaJoie. Joey Logano has to gain a lot of points if he wants to be in the championship race. But Custer with the lead, as Chastain is going to get the second position over Logano. That is not good for him. He only gains 2 points out of that race. That does put him above the cut line, though, as Chastain now has the lead over Custer, as Logano falls back to 4th. He is just falling back tremendously. Chastain gets the win. Logano is still above the cut line, though. So now for round 2, we're going to take all the winners from the races and put them in one big race. The leader on the 3rd lap wins. It's going to be Harvick and Keselowski side by side, as Keselowski goes in the wall just a little bit, as he will get the win. Harvick will get 2nd as Dillon is up to 3rd place. It's Alex Bowman sitting back there in 4th. All he needs to do is just not DNF, as Keselowski has the lead. He will spin across the line, as him and Kevin Harvick just create a wall for everyone. But now with 1 lap to go, can Keselowski get his 2nd win of the season, and can Bowman get in the playoffs? Dillon is going to go in the wall. Denny Hamlin is barrel rolling into the fans, as Keselowski will get his 2nd win of the season, and Bowman makes it to the line. He's going to be in the championship race, and Logano is going to be knocked out. What a turn of events, as congrats to Brad Keselowski on getting his 2nd win of the season. And now, looking at the playoff standing, it's going to be William Byron, Ross Chastain, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, and Michael McDowell all fighting for a championship next week. And Joey Logano, Todd Gilliland, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kurt Busch, and the list goes on for drivers who are knocked out of the playoffs. And now, here are the very interesting account standings. The Basement Sink, Michael 47 Rules, Wandering Jew Adventures, Brightline Jaden Fan 101, Enrique Arguello, Matthew Rowdy, Diecast Avenue, and Hendrick Fan 9 will all be competing for her championship next week. And Lowe's Cup Series barely misses out by 1 point. That is heartbreak for him, as Spaz, Mr. Turbo Lover, and Jose Miguel Morano C will all miss the playoffs as well. Thank you for watching today's event. Make sure to tune in right before the Daytona 500 on February 19th at 1 o'clock Eastern Time on this channel to see the championship race. Sign-ups will be Wednesday, which is tomorrow, at 7:30 Eastern Time. So if you're a championship contender, make sure to sign up. We will see you then to crown a champion.